Jeannie Mai living her best life with her daughter Monaco in Boston as her custody battle with ex Jeezy takes a turn.
I'm taking it day by day, and right now I'm just focusing on Monaco. I'm focusing on things that I'm passionate about.
The TV personality is doing just that, bringing the 2-year-old on a work trip to Beantown, enjoying time at the park, eating ice cream, and posing for pics. The mommy-daughter duo also sharing this Lady and the Tramp moment eating a spaghetti noodle. Jeannie writes in the caption, "So happy to be back in Boston shooting season 2 of the best cooking competition show ever. And can't help but remember Lil Coco being only 6 months old when I first brought her here on my lap. And now she gets her own seat, the expensive Lil."
I mean, shoot, when you're surrounded by people, you just get to laugh and, look at the things that you enjoy doing in life. Yeah. Then, you get through it.
That's Jeannie in October chatting to ET about how she's healing amid her divorce from Monaco's dad, Jeezy. The rapper filed for divorce in September after 2 years of marriage. A source telling ET at the time things haven't been great between them, but Jeannie was very surprised by his move.
We all know what we want. We want to feel trusted. We want to feel loved. We want to feel safe.
And now the custody battle over Monaco is getting tumultuous as Jeezy responds to the domestic abuse claims Jeannie made in her recent court filing. In a statement to ET, he says the allegations are not only false, but also deeply disturbing, especially coming from someone I loved. This malicious attempt to tarnish my character and disrupt my family is ridiculous. Jeezy says his main concern is being an active father to Monaco, and he'll continue to fight for court-mandated joint custody.
I was going through things, and marriage ended in divorce, and it was kind of hard. So yeah, it's what I'm dealing with day by day.
In December, Jeannie opened up on the Jennifer Hudson show about how she was doing amid their split.
I think I'm doing better now. I think at the time when I found out, at the same time as the rest of the world, that my marriage was ending in divorce, I was gutted.
And despite the struggles, she says she'll continue putting all her focus on her baby girl.
Today, it's about picking up the pieces. It's about discovering me and being a mom to the best blessing in my life, my little girl. Even though this year I met the most broken version of me, I also met the strongest version of me.
I love it.
She's just my whole world. I think, we're present and we're alive right now. But I think every parent can tell you that when you have a baby, you get a chance to be born again.
Salute, guys. Being born again and being awarded privilege to be a dummy is two different things, man. And today we going to touch on it, guys. So come on in. You now tuned in to the Nosy Ninja Network, where we learn how not to be a dummy from some well-paid dummies, guys. And guys, when's the last time y'all heard Jeezy in any foolishness? When was the last time? Maybe the Gucci Man beef, right? The Gucci Man beef was the last time we heard Young Jeezy in anything, and that still was on some hip-hop under the rap stuff. Jeezy ain't been in no foolishness until he associated himself with this raggedy-minded female, guys. And, oh yeah, before we get started, miss me with the race agitating shit. It could have been any one of these Western, modernized women, because our sisters have this same mentality. Here's the proof. Not 2 minutes after I dropped the video that we dropped earlier on the Brutally Honest section, keep in mind we're streaming from both channels today, so we're going to start out over here, but we're going to get to the Brutally Honest, guys, because our sisters got a problem. They think that this is not a mentality, and this mentality is created by the government, the American government. Wow, right? Ain't it crazy that they all follow the government? They're a tag team partner of Satan. So it doesn't matter. This is why it doesn't have a color, guys, because if they identify and follow the culture, then they identify and follow the devil. They ain't no good for you, fellas. then it don't matter what fucking race they is. If they over here in America with 3Ks, they ain't no good for you. Let's read this real quick. So now, guys, for you to just to give you a briefing of what's going on here, right? I posted a video where it was clear cut parental alienation. The little boy was in tears and was halfway up the block with his dad. You know, the one that they say don't want their kids. You know, the ones that they say make mothers single. No, that one, that one. The child was half the way up the block with the dad, and the mother, she comes out of nowhere yelling from down the block, screaming, "You not taking him? You ain't give me no child support." Now, the last time I checked, the father being there showing moral support is child support. But you see the mindset, right? So, of course, we have our sister here who she didn't see it. She ain't see it like that. Let's see what she saw. Let's see what she saw when, guys, the video is going viral on the Brutally Honest Good Bread channel. It's in the YouTube short section. Go check that short out and you be the judge for yourself. What what mental illness is in this woman, Shelly Ernest, 1832? She got the mindset of an old slave back in 1832. But listen to what she say, guys. She should have called the police. Mind you now, the dad came to get his child. You know, they be needing a break. Every time you look around, because I need a break. He don't never come get his child. He don't. But it always got to be on their time. You know what I mean? It's got so the dad can't get his child when it's on his time or when it's on the child time. It got to be on their time. But these are the same big mouth women that'll tell you fathers don't want to be there for their kids, right? Listen to her now. That was kidnapping. So now it's kidnapping, right? It takes two to make a baby. And if you don't want to have a baby, you should pull out. So he wanted to have a baby and he didn't pull out. And now he went to go get his seed because it takes two to have a baby. And it's still a problem. It's still just keep the mindset, guys. It ties together because this is what Jeannie Ma is fitting to do right now. This is the positioning Jeannie Ma, and that's a Vietnamese Asian woman, and this a black woman, and they match. Because who they working for? They all are working for the devil. This is why I highlight the black women on my Brutally Honest channel, because you're not going to hide behind the other evil woman. You see what I mean? They all we're not the only ones that do this, and they play that game so that they can hide behind the evil. All right, we understand that it's good versus evil, but I'm not fitting to let the black evil hide behind the Mexican evil or the Asian evil or any of that evil. But let's get back, cause it's all evil. But listen to it, guys. I know y'all done read it. Y'all done went ahead and read it yourself. He probably ain't marry her. Who fault is that? If you give the nigga the milk, he ain't got to buy the cow, dummy. Again, this is the mindset of these westernized American cultured women, bro. He didn't marry her. Who problem is that? It don't matter. He came for the kid. It's not about her, man. You see the mentality, the control. This is the mental illness I be talking about. And she thought she said something too, guys. He probably didn't marry her. That would have given him automatic visitation rights. If no, that wouldn't have. That would have gave him automatic slavery and automatic deems to get robbed in a divorce, ma'am. So no. Nice try. If not, he had to go to court. So now, right? Something that we both laid our funky ass down and had sex raw. We enjoyed raw D and raw P together, right? We consented to this knowing what happened when we had sex raw, right? And now I got to do all that. I, ma'am, I came to get my child. Why do I got to do it? I had my child, matter of fact. I was halfway up the block with my child. Happy until you came. Wow, bro. Wow. The mindset is wicked. The mindset is wicked. Exercise his rights. He behaved like a child in front of his son. Wait a minute. So, did he behave like a child before or after the parental alienation? Because people how she's talking about the part when he told her to go get her boyfriend, the new nigga who she got tricking on her. Go get him so he can come release some frustration out because he got to deal with this hell of a shit every time he comes see his son. So he did have the decency to know I'm not going to put hands and go upside her head. So go get your boyfriend since you out here making a scene. You are the one putting this action and this negative energy out for my children. But leave it to these women who want to paint themselves as a victim. They don't want you to take that victim umbrella away from them. So now they lie. Now they lie. Same thing Jeannie Ma doing, guys. Same thing Jeannie Ma doing. She's sitting here lying on this man. Jeezy ain't been in nothing since we knew him until he started messing with these raggedy American women, bro. And then she go post some shit like this, bro. Y'all look at these injuries, bro. I had to blur them out. Ain't none of these injuries to her head or her face. All these injuries is on her body, on her legs, on her arms. This look like she fell. We gonna get into where she got it from, because God bless Jeezy for bringing them receipts. God bless Jeezy for having them receipts on hand, because when you're dealing with these modern Western women, they will lie and play the victim. And guess what? They tag team partner, government Satan Zaddy, will help them no matter what color they are, guys. So you play this color game and let them divide us as men. Let them divide us as men and see what happened to you. See what happened to you. But let's get back to this on. Let me finish up this mindset just to show you that the mindset is it's in all of them. It's in all of them. It's the modern Western woman playbook, mother playbook. I'm not gonna say woman, because they can't do this as modern women. They can't complete this magic act. They can only do this when they convert, when they go and get that mother title. Parents are just the tool to see that their children receive a good life. The saddest part is the white man has to exercise the law against some black men. Why does the white man have to exercise the law, man? And y'all constantly don't want the white people in y'all business. That's what y'all say. Y'all, they. But why, man? Why does the white man have to come in and handle something that you and the man, y'all both agreed to unplanned sex. Y'all both agreed to raw D, man. You agreed to it, man. You opened the door, man. Remember, man. Remember, sis. All my mothers, hold on.
Have a woman to woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you. It doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
It's funny how things in this culture and everything in this community always fall back to that one single basic instruction right there, right? If you close your legs, nothing can fly in, right? If you stand there with your mouth open, a fly gonna fly in. Your mom's told you that, right? She taught you that. That's simple 101 shit. And then even when the dude commit to y'all and then go play let's pretend with y'all and take the condom off so y'all can enjoy that raw hard D that y'all love so bad. You know what I mean? Y'all love it so bad. Just say that. Even when he does it and y'all do have a baby that y'all didn't lay down thinking y'all was going to have or wanting to have, and then he do try to step up and be responsible, he got to go through all of this. He got to go to the white man to exercise the law against. Come on now, this is unbelievable. Let's get back to today's topic at hand, but don't come in here with that he shouldn't have messed with her. He should have messed with a black woman. It ain't no different. Ain't no mother effing different, bro. None at all, bro.
I wouldn't fit to have no baby with no black woman because she wouldn't allow you to have a loving, full relationship with your son. I've seen grown men weep and cry. I'm talking about gangster bad niggas, cause man, they just can't see because she got so much control over the baby. I watch niggas give up on life, homie. I watch niggas put their head down in shame and walk away from the baby because she got too much control. It breaks a man's spirit and soul. Your son or your daughter looking at you and mama got all to say and you supposed to be daddy, then you can't be the hero. Because mama played a villain and you can't come save your child from that villain. How you gonna be that hero? I kick this goddamn door in to get my baby. Bitch, that nigga, I'm gonna be a hero.
And that's what she doing. Y'all saw the intro. She's up in smiles with a kid, and they going out, and it's all facade for the outside world. You see, she couldn't play the victim because Jeezy took her to court, and then when she couldn't cry and get her relationship back, that's when she went vindictive. And that's how they play. So another thing I would like to address today while we here on this topic is I need you goofy women, to go fix yourself. Don't worry about men. Go fix yourself. Cause the next one of you bitches talk about, oh, you gotta pick the right woman. So what are you saying when you say you got to pick the right woman, and we're telling you every fucking female we pick, maybe not one. If I pick a girl and she fucked up, my man pick a girl, she fucked up, then which women are the right women, man? Cause yeah, one man, we can't determine if all the bitches is, because we can only be with one at a time or two, maybe five at a time. But if we got a rotation of five bitches, then we pretty much know that's five dumb retarded bitches. So those are not the one. And then my man got five dumb retarded bitches. So we know that's 10. And those are not. So which are the good ones? Because y'all all wearing a mask. Just like Jeannie Ma. Just like Jeannie Ma and her wearing a mask. Because remember, this was the woman that she was on the talk shows and she was on the platforms talking this, I'm submissive to my man, and I'm this and I'm that, and I won't cheat, and I, you got to love your husband. So she said all the right things. She said all the right things, guys. Like a lot of these women, it's women on the internet right now. They done studied Kevin Samuels. They done studied their favorite channel, so they think they know, and they don't really know. And they run around here, and they saying all the sweet things you men want to hear, and they full of shit, bro. Full hardly, they full of shit. I'm telling you, they full of shit, bro. But let's look at this, yo. Y'all remember Jeannie, ma? Jeannie from the block? Not Jenny, but Jeannie from the block. This is a hell of a chameleon, guys. Peep game. Y'all remember this? I'm submissive to my man.
I'm gonna say right here that I, Jeannie Mai, going into my marriage, I want to submit to my man.
I want to submit to my man. You heard it, right? These girls is chameleons. But let's get back to it, right? This is what she tried this. She attempted it, guys. She leaked these photos trying to play dumb. Let's read the thread. Let's read what it say here, right? It says, this is Jeezy now. Jeezy is the green. Babe, babe, be done getting my hair done in 50 minutes. Can Monaco stay up until I tell her good night? Yes, Papa, we miss you. Wait a minute. So now, unless you just one of them dummies that like to get beat on, I don't know why you would say, yes, Papa, I miss you, and then you send them these pictures after you say that. So let's continue this text thread, since you want to leak the text thread and paint the brother out to be this abuser. All right, baby. So after she showed him the marks, right? She typed, "Baby, I have a lot of dresses to wear this week." I guess she had some events she had to go out to, and she was asking him like, "What should I do? How I'm gonna cover this up?" He said, "I so sorry, babes. Haven't forgiven myself for putting you in danger." That right there is a key word, for putting you in danger. He ain't say he put hands on you. He just said as a leader, he fucked up with his leadership because he probably had you and your frail self doing or attempting something you wasn't ready for. I've been uneasy and sad about it. Now, this is her words, guys. It was not intentional. It was an accident. But we do need to be more careful, especially when we're drinking, babe. I don't think you know your own strength when you drink. Now, this was a good one. I ain't even gonna hold y'all, right? To the dummy and the outsider looking in, this would be incriminating right here. But when you have conversations with women and you have like you have your own love language, this right here ain't what y'all tried to paint it to be. And I don't know why you leaked this, Jeannie Ma. But in anyway, let's proceed. I don't think you know. Wait. Especially when we're drinking, babe. I don't think you know your own strength when you drink. That sound like it was. It sound crazy. He says it looks swollen. Now this is Jeezy. It looks swollen. And how open was your foot? It wait. Now this is her responding to a picture that Jeezy sent to her. So Jeezy also was hurt in whatever accident that these two had going on. It looks swollen. And how open was your foot? It looks like it may have needed stitches, but it is healing. Stop using the peroxide. Get these two products. Then she sent him two products to get. Have you had any other issues since like headaches, loss of memory, or seizures? And the conversation went on, guys. Come to find out, they are talking about a golfing accident that they had. They had a golfing accident together where both of them was injured. But this woman goes and try to leak these text messages to further get her custody case and her custody battle going so she can get more child support. These women got to paint you out to be neglectful, right? So that they can get the benefits thrown to them from the government, because the government told them, if you could get full custody, I could give you more of this man money. If you can get me full custody, if you can get full custody of this man's seed, you know what I mean? I could get you more of this man money. So they start fighting for their life when the breakup, when the relationship is over. They had no skills in the first place. You shouldn't have been playing Let's Pretend with them in the first place, bro. Pretend that she really brings some type of value while you out there busting your ass. Is you stupid? You can't be playing Let's Pretend with these women, because when shit hit the fan, they never worked on anything, bro. You propped them up. So they're dependent on you now, bruh. Remember, the sex money patterns with most women read, the more D you provide, the more responsible financially you become of that person. They all believe that. They under that impression, bro. Don't none of them understand the more D you drop, the more inspirational on their own and the more self-motivated they become to go get a bag. Oh, hell no. Incredible, bro. Tried to ruin this man's career, yo. Let's get into some content.
Y'all, the divorce case between Jeannie Mai and Jeezy is getting pretty messed up because Jeannie is now accusing Jeezy of putting his hands on her. Not once, not twice, but multiple times. Is that why Jeezy wanted the divorce papers to remain sealed? Child. Well, for some reason, Jeezy is actually getting a lot of support, even though he's the one being accused of putting his hands on Jeannie. I mean, it's crazy. Y'all are really out here saying that Jeannie is a liar.
But for me, dark meat on the side, white keeps me mean.
Kashim, that depends, bro. That depends on if you're an incel or not, yo. What do your brain tell you? What do your mind tell you that you are? You know what I mean? What do your mind tell you you are? Cause this is a truth channel. This is a truth channel right here. We know that incels don't like us telling the truth about women, because incels want women to stay stupid, because women put coochie is at an all-time easy. It's easy to get coochie. You know what I mean? So an incel struggling to get coochie during these times, they don't like us to get these women on board, because then they know that the coochie wouldn't come easy, even the coochie that they can't even get easy. So you got to ask yourself that, my guy, Kashim. You know what I mean? Kashim. You know what I mean? That's you got a Pookie name, yo. So I hope you get rid of all of that information that your mother gave you, bro. Cause you're gonna be running around here. You're gonna be the reverse of an incel. What's opposite of an incel? A sexual deviant. That's gonna be you, bro. Don't catch AIDS, all right, my G?
You know, that's why I'm a married white man. That's what I like.
Okay, as you may be well aware with this whole divorce drama, Jeezy is the one who filed for divorce, saying that the marriage was irretrievably broken with no hope for reconciliation. The documents, which Jeezy initially signed in June 2023, also revealed that the exes were living in a bona fide state of separation. Jeezy also requested a temporary court hearing to settle the custody of Monaco, claiming that Jeannie was acting as a gatekeeper between him and their daughter. He stated in the documents that Monaco had been temporarily living with Jeannie since he filed for divorce, but she was keeping their daughter away from him. Well, according to Jeannie, she was completely blindsided by the divorce and was finding out about it at the same time the rest of us were.
At the time when I found out, you know, at the same time as the rest of the world, that my marriage was ending in divorce, I was gutted. So yeah, today it's about picking up the pieces. It's about discovering me and being a mom to the best blessing in my life, my little girl.
Now, in Jeannie's 117-page response to the divorce filing, she did say a bunch of things, including asking the court to
Well, she need to heal, and she need to watch that video we did yesterday, because she ain't make it through the 5 stages. She didn't make it through the 5 stages well, bro. Remember, it's denial, it's anger, it's confusion, depression, and then acceptance. She ain't make it to the 5th one, guys. She didn't make it. She stopped right there at denial, and now that denial done turned into anger.
uphold the clause in their prenuptial agreement that penalizes any party who cheats throughout the course of the marriage. And she also requested an equitable division of all assets. Basically,
again, ladies, I'm gonna repeat, ladies, if you do not want your baby father, new girlfriend to hold your pride and joy, his pride and joy, you should require he wear a condom. You know what I mean? Because a lot of dudes that if the relationship don't work with you, they want to be in their kid life, and their new girl is going to be in your kid life. So now, what you want to do? Are you going to break the black family up because of your feelings, ma'am, and then run on the internet talking about they don't want to be in their kid's life? He left us. He left his kids. Because that's what they're doing.
she was trying to expose that Jeezy had been cheating on her. But when she said that, a rep for Jeezy denied the cheating allegations. Anyway, in the filing, Jeannie also detailed her concerns for Monaco.
We can't
Y'all
save
make sure
you
y'all
from
hit
getting
that
tagged
like
in a
button,
wipeout
top right
video.
corner of the
But
3
we can
dots.
Safety, should Jeezy be allowed to spend time with her without the temporary order they'd previously agreed to be in place. According to the filing, both parties signed a mediated agreement in February, which in part requested that Jeezy provide an inventory of all the firearms in his home and ensure that they are secured before he has parenting time with their daughter. But Jeannie claimed he refused to do so and made the case that Monaco is not safe with her father due to past instances, which she was happy to lay down. So Jeannie claimed that Monaco found a rifle in a zipped-up Louis Vuitton bag left on the dining room floor in 2023, and that Jeezy's younger daughter found his firearms in various locations in their kitchen. It
sickens me that they sit around you during the relationship. They know that them guns was right there during this relationship. All of a sudden, this becomes a problem when you can't control the narrative. When you can't control the nigga, co-parenting now, control the other parent, that's when all of the joints, y'all stick around. Love gonna break this thing down. You know what I mean? Love gonna break this thing down. We got love coming later on.
addition to that issue of safety, Jeannie also said that Jeezy has been neglectful of properly supervising their daughter during his visitation time, including when he allegedly left her seemingly unattended to perform at the CMG Gangsta Art Tour in November 2023. And about gatekeeping their daughter, Jeannie said that Jeezy created a false narrative wherein he attempts to villainize the mother of his daughter. She rejected claims that she withheld Monaco from her father, alleging that father and daughter spent time together in November and December 2023.
Bro, yeah, she is lying out the ass, bro. Court documents show that this man can only see his child. Hold on, let me get that up. Let me pull that up. Hold on, let me pull that. Because it's behind us, so y'all can't really see it. But let me pull that up right now. Let me pull it to the foreground. Y'all see what that say? Jeannie Ma has only allowed Jeezy to see their daughter 8 times a year, according to court documents. Like I said, guys, us men, specifically us black men, we're good enough to pay for and see our children, but we just can't raise them. They ain't letting us raise our children. Any of them. Any race you mess with. You know what I mean?
as well as in February and March. She also added that he was prevented from seeing the 2-year-old upon, quote, his failure to abide by the terms of the parties' mediated agreement, end quote. Now let's move on to that other issue, which is that throughout the marriage, Jeezy was allegedly putting his hands on Jeannie. In the court filing, Jeannie says that she mistakenly believed Jeezy when he convinced her prior to their marriage that he was a changed man and his past was in his past. But she later discovered during the marriage that was not the case. She actually described a few instances from January 2022, including a time when Jeezy allegedly struck her face with a closed fist after asking the driver to leave them alone in a car in Miami. Allegedly, Jeezy was calling her all sorts of nasty names and said, "I can't wait to divorce you when we get back." Jeannie also said in the court documents that she was held against her will inside the vehicle trying to escape Jeezy, and that the attack caused her a subconjunctival hemorrhage. Crazy! Following the alleged incident, she said they contacted their pastor and therapist for counseling. Jeannie also said she'd reported another alleged incident that took place inside a car to the therapist. Then she said that 3 months later, in April 2022, Jeezy allegedly choked her from behind as she was ascending the stairs at the San Francisco Ritz-Carlton. And after that, Jeezy hurled insults at her, and he kept repeating, "I can do so much better than you." She even said that the incident caught the attention of the hotel security guard stationed in the lobby, and that the security allegedly intervened and provided Jeannie protection after she repeatedly stated she felt unsafe. Another
You're a liar, sis. You're a liar, yo. You're a liar. And if you're not lying, you like that shit. Cause why would you only have these little pieces of evidence right there? That time right then and there, you should have been planning your escape, Jeannie Ma, and you would have had nothing but recordings and videotapings and all of that. You know what I mean? To prove your case, ma'am. And stop playing, Jeannie Ma. We know who you hang with. You hang around the sisters. You don't hang around the Vietnamese. You hang around the sisters. You was on a panel of none but black women. You chill with none but black women. Are they in your ear with this stupid shit, man? Are they in your ear with this stupid shit? That's all I want to know.
incident reportedly involved verbal attacks at the UNCF 39th Annual Atlanta Mayor's Masked Ball on December 17, 2022. According to Jeannie, what happened was that during the UNCF event, she went to the restroom with her girlfriend, and Jeezy allegedly became enraged because he did not know her whereabouts for 25 minutes. He allegedly reacted by abruptly demanding that the two leave the party. And once in the vehicle, Jeezy reportedly asked the driver to exit, and then he began to berate her. She said she attempted to exit the car 2 times.
And now that I could believe, because if you're not following the instructions, I'ma berate you. If I tell you to stay away from the chicken head, boy head, hoe bitch, and you continue to be around her, then I'ma be upset because you're not following my instructions, miss. You told me, ma'am, this is what you told me, yo. You sold me on this.
I'm gonna say right here that I, Jeannie Mai, going into my marriage, I want to submit to my man.
It was all good just a week ago. What's up?
And on the second time, Jeezy allegedly grabbed the neckline of her dress, tearing the dress and causing multiple 2 to 3 inch scratches across her right breast with his fingernails. In another incident, Jeannie said that Jeezy allegedly injured her and himself after crashing a golf cart while he was drunk. Girl, these are some pretty serious allegations, right? Makes me wonder if this is the reason why Jeezy wanted the documents to remain sealed. Okay, he filed a motion asking the judge to seal sensitive and personal and financial information and anything related to their daughter Monaco as the divorce went on. But now people are like,
how'd you like to own this house on 1919 Fieldfair in New Braunfels, Texas, with no cash credit?
Because the dude wanted to move in secrecy, he didn't want everybody all up in his business. Salute to Deion Sanders and his wife, you know what I mean, for having an amicable split and an amicable breakup that didn't get nasty. You know what I mean? Salute to all the other couples. Salute to the what's the dude, yo, the rich dude, him and his wife, the billionaire. What's his name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. People break up, people divorce all the time, and not have to be ignorant to one another.
Or credentials. That's how I bought it. I actually utilized a real estate agent relationship I had. The agent couldn't sell it on.
Like, oh, you were just afraid that Monaco would find out who you really are when she's older. Well, Jeezy has completely denied the allegations, saying that Jeannie is now being malicious with her claims, and she's lying about him putting his hands on her. He wrote in a statement on Instagram, the allegations are not only false, but also deeply disturbing, especially coming from someone I loved. This malicious attempt to tarnish my character and disrupt my family is ridiculous. It's disheartening to witness the manipulation and deceit at play. And it
have been done for years. It has been done for years to us men, bro. Rome wasn't built in a day. Us men, we didn't get where we had to be in a day. But messing with the wrong female, bro, it'll all go away. Don't matter what color she is, it'll all go away. Let the wrong female in your room, bro. It tells you it in our basic instructions before leaving Earth, bro. With their own hands, they will tear that mother effer down, bro.
This time, my main concern is being an active father to our daughter as I continue to fight for court-mandated joint custody. Rest assured, the truth will prevail through the proper legal channels.
And you keep that energy, because they out here trying to play with us. They out here trying to run that same narrative that they spent on our grandparents, bro. You know what I mean? And am I saying that we didn't have a few Rolling Stones? Yeah, we did. But even them Rolling Stones, some of them was great. Grandma was glad he got the fuck out, because she got to keep the TV and the love sets, and she got her government. She got her assistance from the public. She was glad Grandpa got the fuck out. She helped them pack. But they don't want to tell that story, though. They don't want to tell that, nah, Mr. Goodbread, shut your mouth. You disrespectful. He's a coon.
Like I said, if you look at the responses Jeezy got after posting his statement, he's actually getting a ton of support. Like, do y'all really think Jeannie would lie about such serious allegations? Like, for real? Well, people have been pointing out the times when Jeannie has been a bit questionable. For starters, there's what she said about liking her dark meat on the side.
But for me, dark meat on the side, white keeps me mean and lean. You know, that's why I married a white man. That's what I like.
Then there's what she said.
Exactly, bro. Yo, she has so much the evidence. If you every time this woman opened her mouth, she left a piece of evidence, bro. She left a piece of evidence, a red flag. Every time she opened her mouth, she left a red flag. Salute to my guy, Uncle Jackie, right? Because she had me fooled, guys. And y'all know me. My spiritual discernment is on point. But my sisters act so damn foolish and they act so damn masculine. This one here had me fooled. But not Uncle Jackie. Uncle Jackie used to sit in that truck with me and he used to be like, nah, bro, no. And he used to fight with me. I mean, you know, it's some controversial figures that you can have a nice talking debate on. And I could win Uncle Jackie's opinion over. Not this bitch. I could never win his opinion over. He's seen it. Every time she talked, red flag.
Herself about having anger issues.
I have a really hot temper. Not a lot of people know this, but it's just something in my family. I've seen it in my grandmother. I saw it in my grandfather, to my grandmother, to my mom, to my aunts, to me, right?
Wow, the generational curse. She's saying for us, Jeezy, man, don't worry, lick your wounds and move forward, bro. And if you being in your child life cost you your peace, you know it's time to cut it off, yo. Because if it costs you your peace, it's too expensive, bro. Let her have a child. You know what I mean? She could do bad by herself. That's what they said. Let her do it.
I have a really hot temper. Not a lot of people know this, but it's just something in my family. I've seen it in my grandmother. Saw it in my grandfather, to my grandmother, to my mom, to my aunt.
In fact, when Jeannie was discussing her fiery temper during her time with Jeezy, she said that Jeezy challenged her to work on herself in ways her previous partner had not.
I didn't notice that I had a hot temper until I got with Jeezy. And here's a person who is my equal and I really respect. And
That's where you fucked up at, sis. He is not your equal, sis. You respected him as a leader. You respected him as a leader. You know what I mean? But you going in your mind, and then indoctrination in your mind is that men and women are equal. So now you got to play this I'm equal to him shit, and you're not equal, man. If this man is telling you shit that nobody ever told you, you're not equal to that man. You don't know what that man know. And you trying to equal yourself to that man is what's going to cause you to miss the message and cause you to want to be resistant from the message. And that's why he bark on you. And that's why he scream on you. A lot of y'all ladies, I need y'all to understand, y'all not designed. Nobody taught y'all how to work with a real man, with a confident man, a man that know a lot, a man that did the work. Nobody taught y'all how to be with that man, because it's going to be a lot of corrections. It's going to be a lot of time you think you're doing something right because you've been doing it that way for so long, and that's what your mother taught you, and he going to come in there and show you like, yo, that's stupid, that's dumb, and this is what you got to do. And when you do it, you're going to see like, oh, shit. All these years I've been doing that, and all I had to do was take a step back, listen to the education, and I'm not even working as hard as I used to. But y'all don't like that. Y'all don't like to be wrong. Y'all got to fight it. Y'all got to resist that feeling of wanting to be right when you have no information on the topic that you want to be right on. You're not equal to a man, bro. You are unique in your own, but you're not equal, man.
When I would spew some of my old habits, and he was like, like, who? That's not flying here.
Jeannie herself said that she was working on her anger issues, but it's unclear how successful those efforts were in the long run. So a lot of people have been saying that she probably had that hot temper when she was with Jeezy, and that doesn't look good for someone trying to say their partner was volatile. But you know what? Jeannie actually provided receipts of her allegations and shared text messages from Jeezy
How are those receipts, and why y'all even marketing them as receipts? I just told you what those were. Those are boo-boos. Those are boo-boos from a golfing accident that they had together. And Jeezy suffered the worst injury. He got a damn hole in his foot. Now, if Jeezy didn't get hurt, then I'd be like, oh, damn. But he got hurt also, man.
apologizing for his behavior that caused the injuries. In one of the messages, Jeezy was like, "I'm sorry, baby. Haven't forgiven myself for putting you in danger. I've been uneasy and sad about it." She also shared images of her bruised body from the time when Jeezy crashed the golf cart.
And this is why I have y'all read the stuff for yourself, guys. This is why over here, I'll do the work. I'll do the work to have y'all read these things yourself. Because to let these people tell it, they're going to try to juice the story up and try to make it like it's something that it ain't. You read it yourself, guys.
Plus, as much as there's all this dirt out here about Jeannie, have we forgotten that Jeezy also has one nasty...
Hold on. That one right there, you can see that's a scrape. You can see that's a scrape, guys. Like, I'm not a doctor. No way. By any stretch of that matter, you can see that that's a scrape right there, guys. It's not a blow. It's not a, you know what I mean? Unless you're trying to say this man dragged you, then you fell off of something, man. You didn't hold on to the motorcycle or whatever. You didn't hold on. You was supposed to hold on, man. But that's a scrape, guys. This is a scrape. And deodorant, and you'll be all right, miss. Put some A&D on that shit, man. Put some water on that.
About Jeannie, have we forgotten that Jeezy also has one nasty past? What if he actually never changed and everything Jeannie is saying right now is the truth? I really didn't think the divorce would get this messy, but here we are. And given both Jeannie and Jeezy's history, I really don't know what to think of it all. But what are your thoughts? Do you think Jeannie could be lying about the DV allegations? Or do you believe that Jeezy is actually guilty and is only manipulating people into thinking Jeannie is lying? Honey, I am dying to know your thoughts.
Man, yo, we know what it is. We know what time it is. And Jeezy know what time it is. Now let's hear Jeezy's side. And then we'll get to some love, bro.
Tailwind Ghostwriter. The affiliate link is in my description.
Y'all, it looks like the messy divorce between Jeezy and Jeannie Mai is taking another dramatic turn, y'all. Today, we're diving deep into the messy divorce between rapper Jeezy and Jeannie Mai. If you've been following this saga, then you already know it's been a total roller coaster. Just when you thought that things were all figured out, something else crazy happens. But hold on to your seats, because the latest development is that Jeezy is now fighting for primary custody of their daughter. And he's really coming for Jeannie, accusing her of being a deadbeat mom. Have you ever heard such a thing? This is getting ugly, y'all, so let's break it all down. Let's rewind a little bit and talk about how these two even ended up together in the first place. As it turns out, this wasn't Jeannie's first marriage. Her first husband was a guy named Freddie Hartis, and they were together for 11 whole years before getting divorced. According to Jeannie,
Now, I told y'all that's a red flag, too. I told y'all do not mess with any female that have been defiled, bro. That been wedded and that got a divorce. Do not mess with a female like that, bro. Don't. It's a reason why her king did not want her. It's a reason why her king opened her, played with her for a while, then wrapped her ass back and put her back to be somebody else's gift from God. All right? You want a brand new gift, bro. Always go for a brand new gift, bro.
reason their marriage ended was that she didn't want kids, but Freddie did. Jeannie even hinted that Freddie might have cheated on her, though she didn't come right out and say it. But Freddie did end up getting another woman pregnant just a few weeks after he and Jeannie split, so that kind of confirms the infidelity rumors. But after that experience, Jeannie swore she would never get married again. She was done with the whole marriage thing.
I swear, any woman who has been divorced in that year, you have red flags if it's not going to work.
But then along came Jeezy, and he must have had some serious Jedi mind tricks up his sleeve. In fact, Jeannie did a complete 180 on a lot of her personal beliefs and convictions just to be.
I'm gonna tell you what it is with her right there. She one of them fake freaks. She's inexperienced. She's an inexperienced fake freak, yo. She look good and she look like she's supposed to know how to do all this freak shit, but shorty not a freak like that. I mean, she's an inexperienced fake freak. She hang around the sisters and they try to tell her how to be a freak and be a hoe, but it just ain't in her. And that shit get boring when you with girls like that. When you with these dumb girls, bro. This is what happen when you be with these dumb girls that make you they all. They make you they all, bro, because they ain't got no goals. They ain't got no aspirations. You don't want to be a girl all, bro. I want a girl that got some aspirations and you know what I mean? Some ambition with herself. She ain't got to be out here trying to be CEO of no company. But sis, I don't need you on my tail all day, bro. And that's the type of girl she come off as. See, she come off as a honeymoon phase chick. Something different, you know what I mean? You get over dealing with a black woman, you know what I mean? Got over dealing with Keisha Coles and her aggressive masculine ass. So you think you going to something soft and genuine? You already know. That like them all. That is the Western mother playbook.
Be with Jeezy. She went from swearing off marriage to not only getting hitched again, but also agreeing to have a child, something she had firmly rejected before. And this led some fans to speculate that maybe Jeezy had some kind of manipulation over her, pressuring her to change her life plans to fit his own. As Jeannie put it, we're grown. We're in our 40s, and what I think is that God somehow managed our timing so that we spent time after our long-term relationships. We both came from 10-year relationships, and we really worked on ourselves to really understand what healthy love is like.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Y'all both coming off of 10-year relationships. Y'all skip getting into the relationship with yourself and get tied in. That's a red flag right there, guys. And that's a no-go. I tell y'all this. When y'all get out of these relationships, embrace your single. Embrace your lonely time. As a man, you need to get into a relationship with yourself so that you can rinse off all that negative energy, all that shit that you had to tolerate in that relationship. You've grown some traits and some conditions that you need to get rid of to deal with you had to get those traits to deal with the person you was with. When you're no longer with that person, you got to get rid of those traits. That ain't gonna work for the next person you with. But if you skip the relationship with yourself, you doomed to fail, bro. Because when that honeymoon phase wear off, bro, you stuck with a chick that looked hot, and look like she's supposed to be good, but she's not really that good, bro. She's not really that good. Eye candy is eye candy. You don't wife eye candy. You don't have a marriage with a eye candy and then make a baby with eye candy. You just don't do that, guys.
We're in our 40s. And what I think is that God somehow managed our timing so that
if you have a 700 plus credit score, you qualify for Chase's new program where you could
we spent time after our long-term relationships. We both came from 10-year relationships, and we really worked on ourselves to really understand what healthy love is like.
Jeezy and Jeannie met for the first time just a couple of days before they went on their first date. And Jeannie described it as love at first sight. I walk in, I sit down, and 4 hours later, we shut down the sushi restaurant. She recalled, we had the most amazing deep talk about our greatest lessons in life, our greatest mistakes. It was super vulnerable.
So I walk in, I sit down, and 4 hours later, we shut down the sushi restaurant. We had the most amazing deep talk about our greatest lessons in life, our greatest mistakes. It was super vulnerable.
Well, after that initial meeting, Jeezy wasted no time putting the moves on Jeannie. As she explained, he looks at me and he's like, yo, you want to... I don't know. I don't want to go home. Do you want to go salsa dancing with me? I mean, 8 hours on the first date. That's definitely some chemistry and sparks right there.
So then after that, he looks at me and he's like, yo, you want to I don't know. I don't want to go home. Do you want to go salsa dancing with me?
But of course, sparks can sometimes lead to fire. Now, fast forward a few years into this romantic meetup, Jeezy and Jenny shocked everybody when they suddenly filed for divorce after just a couple of years of marriage. At first, it seemed like Jeannie was the poor victim here, and Jeezy straight up blindsided her with divorce papers out of nowhere, and she was absolutely devastated. The fans rallied around Jeannie, feeling bad that she was getting dumped without any warning. But then the story took a wild turn because rumors started swirling that maybe Jeezy had his own reasons for wanting out of his marriage. You see, there were whispers that he might have suspected Jeannie was getting a little too close with her co-host Mario Lopez, and Jeezy wanted to serve up some good old-fashioned revenge, on The Breakfast Club with Charlamagne the God. He claims that he always knew they weren't gonna work. He said, it was just always instances where I just knew that this wasn't going to work out for me, right? So I had to figure out how to change without losing everything.
It was just always instances where I just knew that this wasn't going to work out for me. Right? So I had to figure out how to change without losing it.
Well, there were claims that the real issue was that Jeezy and Jeannie had totally different views on family and values and expectations, and they just weren't on the same page about a lot of things. However, Jeannie herself insisted she was heartbroken over the divorce and wanted to make things work, while Jeezy seemed to have already checked out emotionally. Well, now Jeezy is finally speaking up and giving us his side of the story, and let me tell y'all, it's a doozy. According to some legal documents that are new and obtained by Page 6, Jeezy is fighting for primary custody of the couple's 2-year-old daughter, Monaco. As Page 6 reports, according to the court file by Jeezy, lack of consistency, continuity, and stability inherently associated with such a haphazard and fluid parenting time schedule is becoming stressful for Monaco. Jeezy is straight up accusing Jeannie of not even properly taking care of their child. He claims Jeannie has left the majority of the parenting duties to her own brother and mother instead of handling it herself. Jeezy argues that Monaco would be better off living with him full time because
Absolutely. And that's what they all do. They all put all this pressure on the dad to be this superhero dad when they got all this assistance. They got all this assistance. They got the mother, they got their brothers, the sisters, the aunts, government, zaddy, all of that. Let us miss one child support payment. It's up. We the criminals.
Because he can provide the stability and attention she needs. In the court documents, Jeezy says, I initially agreed to move to the basement of our family home after we separated, but then Jeannie ended up moving out completely and taking Monaco with her. Her extensive travel schedule just isn't good for our daughter, and I've been denied regular visitation with Monaco for nearly 2 months now. Well, Jeezy is really going for the juggler here though, right? He's straight up saying Jeannie is a deadbeat mom.
How is he going for the juggler? And why do our society and culture look at that as the juggler when the women call us deadbeats and it be a lie? You know what I mean? Y'all okay with that. It's a fact. She's being a deadbeat. This is parental alienation at its finest right here. And that's normal. That is normal for mothers to be able to do that, right? Mothers could do that because they God, right? They brought you into this world and they can take you out. So it's okay for them to just parental alienate a father, but then it's bad for a father to just walk away. Is that if Jeezy wasn't just walk, you know what? Fuck it, have your kid right now and walk the other way. Y'all be, man, there'd be 1,000 videos calling black men deadbeats and this and that and all that extra shit. Which one is it, y'all? You can't have your cake and eat it too now.
Who isn't even caring for her child legitimately. That's a pretty bold accusation, especially considering Jeannie has previously suggested Jeezy may have been unfaithful during their marriage. In her own legal filings, Jeannie even hinted that she could potentially amend her counterclaim to include grounds for divorce based on infidelity. She referenced a prenup clause that would penalize Jeezy financially if he had an emotional or sexual relationship with someone else. So Jeezy is really swinging back hard with these custody claims. But that's not all. She even added that Jeezy had made their home unsafe for their child Monaco. In the court documents obtained by Page 6, December 2023 clearly states, "It is essential to clarify that Ms. Jenkins' insistence on reasonable safety measures being put in place, such as safely securing and locking away all firearms that have been unsecured."
This ain't nothing new, my guys. I hope y'all don't think this is new. They call this the silver bullet. It has been women historically, mothers, who have lied on the biological father, told the courts that the biological father touched the kid. They will say and do anything to gain full custody so that they can get a larger portion of control over your finances, guys. That's what it's all about. They will say and do anything.
Here in the past, as well as having familiarity and properly trained caregivers, is absolutely not gatekeeping, but rather a responsible effort to prioritize their daughter's well-being. Well, it's definitely getting messy, and that's going to tarnish the rapper's reputation. Previously, she claimed that she had actually accommodated all of Jeezy's visitation requests with Monaco, including over the holidays. And Jeannie said that she was the one who was devastated when the marriage was ending, and she really wanted to keep their family together. So with Jeezy now seeking primary custody, you know Jeannie's gonna have to fight hard to maintain an active role in their daughter's life. The whole thing is just so messy and complicated, especially when you consider the history and baggage these two are bringing into the divorce. And then, of course, there are those persistent rumors that Jeannie might have been unfaithful with her co-host Mario Lopez. These two have always had this undeniable chemistry on screen, which obviously fueled all kinds of gossip that their relationship went beyond just work friends, if you know what I mean.
First day at the job, guys.
Hey, proud Vietnamese girl. We're both first generation. I'm gonna have her hook me up with some Vietnamese.
In fact, there was even this super weird video going around of Jeannie fetishizing black men, which just added even more fuel to the fire. Jeezy seems to be suggesting that his decision to file for divorce was direct.
I thought you said that you were serious about.
Melvin, you right, bro. Guys, hit that like button, guys. We streaming from 2 channels, so whichever channel you watching this content from, just hit the like button, guys. Just support the channel. Just tip the channel. I don't ask for money. I don't beg for your money and your funds. I'd rather you put that on yourself. Invest in you. But just hit the like button, guys, so I can continue to get the keep the pressure on YouTube to pay me for these streams so I can keep providing y'all the content. You know what I mean, guys? Do me that favor, hit that like button.
Gotten into my free Instagram growth course so you could get
linked to him uncovering some evidence of this alleged affair. He reportedly found some flirty, inappropriate text messages between Jeannie and Mario, and that was the final straw that made him pull the trigger on ending the marriage.
Black guys. Yeah, I did. But for me, dark meat on the side, white keeps me mean and lean. You know, that's why I married white man. That's what I like.
Now, Jeannie has vehemently denied those cheating allegations, but the optics don't really look great, especially with reports that Mario has some super intimate moments with Jeannie's family, including Jeezy himself. But y'all, it's just a whole tangled web of drama. But at the end of the day, this divorce battle is shaping up to be a straight up mess. Way worse than we thought it was going to be. And Jeezy and Jeannie are really pulling out all the stops to try to discredit and undermine each other. Jeezy is definitely in for a fight by attacking Jeannie's parenting abilities, but Jeannie is still hinting at potential infidelity on Jeezy's part. But if you know how it goes, divorce can be messy. Put in the comments if you know about divorces getting messy. Both Jeezy and Jeannie are likely going to do whatever it takes to protect their own interests and come out on top in this situation. But the big question is now, who's really telling the truth here? I mean, we see Jeannie on the Instagram just doing all kinds of sweet stuff with her daughter. But is she just Instagram mom? Is Jeezy right that Jeannie?
Absolutely. She being Instagram mommy. She doing that for attention. She trying to get the sympathy from the audience, and it's not gonna work. Cause ultimately people gonna hit the like button, they're gonna say oh, and they're gonna get back to doing what they gotta do for their life. She's looking for outside gratification now when it's so many things inside her she need to work on and fix. But they don't see it like that. They want to click up and they want to garner attention from the like-minded women that's going through the same shit she going through, and then they sit and drink and talk stupid and never fix themselves. You know the funny shit is, right? When they do get over it and they do find the next man, they go repeat the same shit, guys. Cause they spent all that time focusing on the old nigga. They never took the time to fix them. Look at her.
Jeannie is really absent and neglectful as a mother? Or is Jeannie the one being unfairly maligned, as she claims? Only time in the courts can tell. People had different takes on this matter, and fans have been saying, who's surprised? Jeannie didn't want any children in the first place for a very long time. Lost the man, doesn't care for the kid anymore. Gross. Poor Monaco. That's her baby, Jeezy back.
Ooh, good point, yo. Good point, my sister. Whoever said that comment, that's a good point. Jeezy should have known that. He know it's about to get real nasty because this lady never wanted no child. She never wanted no child. You know what I mean? She had the child to secure the bag, and now she lost the dude. So now she got to go full on with the securing of the bag. You see how that worked, guys? Remember, yo, these are some one Barbie doll playing, no Ken having chicks, bro. These chicks all had one Barbie doll, no Ken, so they prepared to do all this shit by themselves, bro. All they need is your sperm and your money, bro.
Back off. She thought black men didn't want their children and didn't like being around kids. She thought he'd fold and give her primary custody and child support. Jeezy said,
I fooled you, ma'am. You've been listening to them sisters, I see. You've been listening to them sisters of yours with that bad narrative. Good one, good one. She thought the snowman was a slow man. Nope.
being around kids. She thought he'd fold and give her primary custody and child support. Jeezy said, that's not true. Give me my little Blasian baby. And, not surprised, Jeannie seemed like the type who want the man more than the kid. She give off those vibes. But what do y'all think about this? Do you believe Jeezy's allegations about Jeannie's parenting? Or do you think he's just trying to get the upper hand in this custody battle? Drop your thoughts and comments below, and then check out this next video.
Absolutely. You on point. You are spot on. Felberry sayings. This is why certain men will turn their back on the woman and their children and their child and start a whole new family. Then the child be clueless on why. That's a fact. Then they're gonna say he left you. He left you. That's what they're gonna do. All right, guys, let's get to some love, man. Cause she gonna explain why breakups result in beef and trauma, guys. This is important, so take notes. Also, guys, we're about to clip the stream over at the Mr. Goodbread Show. So if you want to continue to watch this portion of the show, you're going to have to come on to my other channel, which is at the Brutally Honest Goodbread. channel. So, all right, guys, y'all go on over to the Brutally Honest. I'm going to drop the link right now in the chat. So, y'all just click into that link, and then y'all be over there at the Brutally Honest Good Bread channel. Don't forget, as you come into the Brutally Honest Good Bread channel, you hit that like button. You hit that like button, guys. All right? As you leave this channel, if you on the Mr. Good Bread reaction, you hit that like button, guys. You know what I mean? Support the real stuff. Support real content. You know what I mean? Let's get into the habit of supporting the truth. We support a whole lot of bullshit. Let's support the truth. All right, guys, I see y'all upstairs. I give y'all some moments to click into that link that I just posted. And I'll see y'all on up, and we'll finish this on up.
The same shit keeps occurring because you don't understand what it brought out of you. Y'all genuinely gotta hear me when I say this. This is why I say everything starts with understanding self. When you be somewhere overly emotional about a failed relationship or a business deal or a friendship, you have to ask yourself, the shit that I feel like caused the relationship to go wrong, what did it bring out of me? So that when I'm moving forward in whatever I move forward with, I don't give a fuck what the action is or what's going on. If I feel me going back to the same space I was at before, that's what I am in control of. I'm just looking at y'all like y'all looking at me, letting it sink in. This go for men and women. If you a dude, you dating a bitch, she disrespecting you, stuff ain't going right, you decide you're gonna leave her alone, and you tell yourself, I'm leaving her alone because she a disrespectful ass bitch. She ain't know how to talk to a nigga. She made it seem like I ain't do nothing right, this and that. Okay, cool, we got it. We understand that you know all of her flaws or the things about her that you don't like. Great. But now, do you understand with you what's going on with you that trigger certain distance, certain attitudes, certain views, so that when you move forward, if somebody new, whether they do the same thing she did or something different, are you going to realize when those same type of things, emotions, feelings, mindset, temperament starts to come back, are you going to be able to catch that shit and really be able to manage you, not the other person?
That's why we must stop skipping that relationship with ourselves. I stress that over here. I stress that we learn us. You have to learn who you are, what you like, where you want to go in life. Because if you don't learn you and you get in a relationship, partnership, friendship with a person that do not know themselves, they're going to use you, bro. Clearly, Jeannie Ma don't know who she is. Jeezy did not know who he is. And they got into a relationship and used each other. He used her for sex and she used him for financial security and clout. All the wrong reasons to be in a relationship.
I hope y'all genuinely understand what I'm explaining. Somebody say you truly be on point with this shit. Of course. It's so important that when we approach breakups, severing business deals, get a clear understanding for yourself of what this shit did to me. This is literally how you deal with your traumas right then, so that you're not trying to heal from traumas years later.
Right.
Y'all understand this, right? When you in the moment, or some of y'all right now, you in a space where you feel like you want to break up, you about to break up, or you just did break up. You got to realize, let me sit down and evaluate what the worst things in this relationship brought out of me, because these will be my traumas moving forward. And then some of y'all, because you've never done this, this is why your relationships moving forward is not. This is why, girl, you with a new nigga right now, and you having some of the same emotions you had with Bob, even though this new nigga ain't even doing some of the same stuff Bob did.
Exactly.
Bob did you way worse. But when this nigga do anything remotely off, you going back to the same space. You got to realize what certain things bring out of you, and then figure out how to manage, control, understand that.
Exactly, Jeannie Ma. The little mingy shit you doing to Jeezy is the exact same mingy shit you did to that man before Jeezy in that 10-year relationship divorce right there. Because you never went to go heal. You never went to look in the mirror and figure it out. Clearly, you say what you want about Jeezy. Clearly, he went to the light. He got his word. He got his purpose. He did the work. And doing the work, he realized that I got to get rid of this chick. I got to sacrifice her. And that's what he did. He made his sacrifice. You know what I mean? Remember, God asked us to sacrifice our best so that he can give us his best. Some of y'all just want to cling on to what you think is your best. Y'all want to be Cain. Y'all want to be Cain, right? And then get jealous. Then be jealous at the other person.
If y'all got teenagers, teach them this shit. It's so important. It's so many little 17, 18-year-olds, 16-year-olds, y'all feel like, yeah, they shouldn't be dating anyway, but they are. And they little feelings be getting hurt real bad. And they be sitting somewhere trying to figure out how not to commit suicide because they just overwhelmed with emotion, and your ass ain't teaching them how to manage it because you don't know how to manage yours. Have these talks. It's important you understand this about dealing with others, understanding what other people bring out of you. This will give you a real reason as to why you don't fuck with so-and-so no more. Because y'all be saying y'all don't fuck with people based on stuff that them people been had going on when you met them. This is why a lot of y'all stuck in the cycle of a breakup. Some of y'all niggas still got mind control over you because it's like, man, you know I was in the streets when you met me. You already knew that a nigga was on this, and this. You knew that when I came up to you in the club, or I pulled up on you and we exchanged numbers. You already knew a nigga was on this. And then now you want to break up with a nigga for this same shit.
Exactly. I told y'all, ladies, y'all like shopping in Walmart for these dudes. And then coming out of there acting as if you got a Saks Fifth Avenue brother. You know damn well you get what you pay for. You get what you bargain for, man.
And the nigga dead right. He dead right. You ain't supposed to be breaking up with him for stuff that you already was aware was going on. Now what you can break up with a nigga for is what the fuck that stuff brings out of you. Meaning you ain't wrong for how you living. Because you was living like that before I started fucking with you. What's wrong, and the reason why I want to break up, the reason why I'm leaving, the reason why I'm using the dough is because as I got around the shit that you already had going on, it brought X, Y, and Z out of me. And I don't like that.
And that's what Jeezy did. See, the psychology works both ways. It works both ways. That's exactly what Jeezy did. He didn't like what she was bringing up out of him, and he got out of there. Now y'all want to shame him and villainize him for that? That's your business. That's because y'all already done normalized some unnormal shit. Y'all normalize staying with people who disrespect y'all as some sort of symbol of love. No, dummy. A person that love you don't treat you like that. And no matter how long you sit there and endure it, you're a fool. You're a straight fool. Because what don't kill you will kill you. You know what I mean? Y'all run around here with that. What don't kill me will make me stronger. Let me hit you in your head 5 times with this brick. You think you're gonna be stronger?
I don't like that out of me. So you ain't doing nothing wrong. You just being you. I just don't like the me that I'm becoming from being around you. Then you can leave with some solidarity. You can leave to where a motherfucker can't make you go back and try to rethink why you leaving. You can leave and it ain't somebody else's fault. You can leave without guilt tripping a bitch. You can leave without having to keep retelling yourself, he a bad person. He wrong. Now I told y'all when y'all be caught up in the breakup cycle, you know, you told yourself you left because this nigga in the streets and he ain't doing nothing right. And then, of course, you feel like because it is his fault that y'all broke up, he's not supposed to have good luck with relationships. So then we go find somebody else and it looks like they're moving forward and things are going well. Now you stuck in the breakup cycle because you trying to rationalize in your mind how the problem found them better before you. You wasn't the problem. And you can't.
Facts, love. You know this story, love, because that's what Jeannie Ma do. She got all types of dumb shit in the prenup clause or in the clause and shit, talking about he can't be seen with another woman or he can't. Extra shit like, why? Why, man? Y'all relationship is over. That's what we do. You're in a relationship, you get in a relationship with yourself, then you go find a new relationship. You know what I mean? But this is around the time right here, love, where nigga can't see his kid now. It takes 2 to make a baby, right? And men don't like, fathers don't want to be fathers. If you give a father a chance to be a full-time mom, he'll fold. All them cute sayings that they say, they can't use it now because now the dad can't see his kid all of a sudden, right? But this is the same fathers that don't want to see their kid. So this is where they stuck now. This is where that my choice, my body come to kick them in their ass. Because now you can't use if you don't want to have a baby, pick the right female. Or if you don't want to have a baby, put a condom on. All right, well, they had a baby and he won his baby. So now why he got to do all this extra shit? Why Jeezy got to do all this extra shit to raise what he laid down and made? Love, go ahead, love. Keep cooking, love. Keep cooking, love. We gonna get them. It's the dynamic duo. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button.
And then, of course, you feel like because it is his fault that y'all broke up, he's not supposed to have good luck with relationships. So then we go find somebody else and it looks like they're moving forward and things are going well. Now you stuck in the breakup cycle because you trying to rationalize in your mind how the problem found them better before you. You wasn't the problem and you can't find better yet. It's all about understanding yourself. Same goes for y'all dudes. Y'all know I talk all the time about nowadays a female cannot submit to you if she don't respect you, right? You in a situation, bitch talking to you any kind of way, don't really allow you to lead, you know, for whatever reason, whatever y'all got going on, you tell yourself it's her. She don't know how to talk to a nigga. She don't know how to be submissive. She don't never listen. Bitch thinks she know everything. Cool. What you really should be telling yourself is, what are those things bringing out of me? Because if you leave because she doing all of that and you don't really understand what it bring out of you, you can get with another female and it don't have to be the exact same behaviors, but other things can bring out them same type of things in you where it fuck with your ego, where it make you feel like less of a man, where you feel thrown off as far as your motivation and your drive towards life. And then the same thing will repeat.
Brother, you are hardwired with your father and your mother DNA and the traits and the programming and the conditionings they had you around in your childhood. So you will continue to pick women like your mother, sir. You will continue. Remember, I said, until you learn you know what I mean? And they don't teach you about you. Nowhere do they teach you that. Not in the school system and not in our house. In the school, they teach you how to honor the teacher. And what the teacher say goes. Teach it right. At home, your mama. You know what I mean? You know who she is, but you don't know yourself. So you got to go get the information. And trust me, they is not going to tell it to you. And they're going to, at some point, they're going to stick their hands in their pocket and expect the knowledge to fall out the sky and go into you and your brain and shit. Because you can't keep blaming your parents for some shit they never taught you, right? So you got to go get it yourself. You got to go get the information yourself.
Somebody said, thing is, she think I'm cheating 24/7 and I don't be doing shit. So now that's a perfect example. So now you got to be real with yourself, right? When a person think you cheating, right? Whether you cheating or not, don't matter. It don't matter if this nigga actually going out and cheating or not. The fact that she think that means she don't trust you, right? A person gonna treat you based on what they actually think, not based on what's actually going on. Y'all gotta realize that. That's number one. I'm getting treated based on what she thinks, how she views me, what she feels like is going on. Number two, how does that make you feel? You got to ask yourself as a man, I ain't cheating. I ain't doing none of the stuff she's saying I'm doing. How does that make you feel? Like, genuinely ask yourself this, bro. Like, as a man, do it make you feel like I'm a kid because I get accused of stuff and I'm constantly having to explain? Do it make me feel like, you know, I can't make no real decisions? Do it make me feel like she in control? Literally break down to yourself, how do that make you feel? And then when you're deciding whether I'm gonna keep dealing in this relationship or I'm gonna...
And remember, fellas, I'm gonna go into depth with this, man. Just give me some time. I might even put it in the membership, but we got a lot of feelings and emotions, man. So, I mean, the quicker you learn them all, then you could pinpoint exactly how you're feeling at the time and the moment, and you can control it. That's called the emotional intelligence. You know what I mean?
Believe it gotta be for those reasons. Meaning, here's what this shit she doing bringing out of me, because she gonna do what she feel like she needs to do for her, based on her understanding, her view of you. How does it make you feel, and what is it bringing out of you? For a lot of y'all that's in relationships like that, it makes you feel like you basically a kid. You got to tell a bitch, hey, I'm going over here. I'll be back in an hour. No, I'm saying you can look at my phone. I ain't even talk to that bitch. No, after a while, it's almost like the relationship is parent and child.
Facts. To me, that would make me feel like less of a leader. Me, I got to always feel like a leader. I have learned that about me. If I don't feel like a leader, then I'm not going to be able to perform in a relationship, a monogamous relationship, at my best. So I'm not going to deal with females that don't make me feel like the leader at all times, 24/7. They don't get a chance to get a break from that.
So you got to be real with yourself. The things that's going on with her and the stuff that's happening in our relationship, it brings out a childlike behavior of me. I don't like it. So if I leave, that's why I'm leaving. I'm not leaving because she keep accusing me of cheating. I'm leaving because this shit ain't fun because it's making me as a grown man operate like a kid.
That's called self-accountability, guys. You ain't even got to point the finger. That's called being a grown-ass man. When you ain't even got to point the finger at the other person. Sure, you could have been like, yeah, I left her because she's stupid. I left her because she think I'm cheating. Nah, I left her because I don't like the way she make me feel. Her vibe off. Her vibe make my vibe crazy.
Y'all understand what I'm explaining? Like, I genuinely want to know, do y'all have a clear understanding of what I'm explaining to y'all? Even with this situation, even for the female, or let's say it's a dude that's always accusing his lady of cheating. Regardless of who you is, the shit work on both sides. If I'm talking to her, Okay, you keep thinking the man cheating. It's based on whatever your view is. I ain't trying to convince you that what you thinking about him is wrong. Ask yourself, what is it bringing out of you? So the same way he probably operating like a kid, constantly explaining himself, you acting like a nigga parent, constantly questioning the bitch. Where you been? Who was that? Let me see your phone. The bitch go to sleep. You checking it like they your teenage son. So it's bringing out behavior out of you towards another adult as if you're their parent. If you leave, you got to understand, I'm leaving because what it's bringing out of me. And some of y'all don't realize that. You've been with niggas that he brought out the mama in you. You trying to be a nigga lady, but based on what's going on, I ain't saying whether it's right or wrong how you acting. You got to be honest with yourself. What has it changed you into? How are you operating every day? Because if you run around behind a grown man trying to keep up with whether he cheating or not, based on a commitment to a relationship that he chose to make,
you a fool. That's what she wanted to say. You a fool. You know what I mean? You a fool.
What I'm talking about right now, it ain't got nothing to do with who right, who wrong. I ain't even talking about low self-esteem right now. None of that. I'm simply talking about when it comes to breakups and separations, you have to understand why you're leaving or why you're giving up on this commitment. And it has to make sense based on what's going on with you. Y'all got to stop leaving situations where you left because of something they did. It will always have you cycling back or wondering or repeating the same behaviors in new relationships. It's a lot of y'all, you can't leave your ex alone. Girl, you can't stop doubling back, fucking on your baby daddy. Boy, you can't stop going back, fucking with that girl because you left her alone at first, believing it was something with her. You left her alone because she wasn't doing this right. So every time she give you vibes that she fixed that, you go back. You ain't evaluated the stuff that her presence, the stuff y'all been through triggers in you. You just hoping she fixed whatever it was that was throwing stuff off.
Ooh.
So you take your silly ass back and the same thing keep occurring. Them triggers come right back. The behavior in you returns. The emotion, the feelings, the stuff that had you leave a bitch alone in the beginning comes right back. And it could be from something new. It's just the point. You never understood that the feelings I'm having, the thoughts I'm having, the things going on with me is what got me to the point of wanting to break up. So I need to make sure I keep up with that. Instead of trying to keep up with a motherfucker's behavior or what they should and shouldn't be doing. It's all about self. But see, you can't do this shit if you don't pay attention to you. If you in a relationship and you doing like old buddy say his lady doing, watching him more than you watching your motherfucking self, worrying about what the next bitch doing, more than you worrying about what you be doing, worrying about what he thinking, more than worrying about what you thinking, you will never get this wrong. I'm telling y'all, this is literally wherever you at right now. This is how to avoid adding trauma to the trauma you already got. When you, even on jobs, when you at a job, instead of telling yourself, you know, they don't pay right, they don't treat their employees right, instead of making it seem like it's them, ask yourself, what does being here do to me? Because if I leave, that's what I'm leaving for. I'm leaving because of what this shit is doing to me.
Chief, you right. Most people go back because they never should have been in the relationship to begin with. Most men, preferably, we go back because honestly, we never fixed our basics. It's 4 basics as a man we must have. Some of us start relationships. Some of us get 3 basics covered and then we jump our ass in a relationship and then we rely on that female to cover one of those basics. You know what I mean? Where as a man, before we jump our ass in these relationships, we gotta have all 4 of our basics covered. And then we could talk our shit. Then we can really be a leader. Then we can really provide, protect, and all that biblical stuff that God said us to do. That's all God said. You know what I mean? Get to work. As a man, we just gotta work. We just gotta work. Get our basics covered, then we could marry, then we could merge. When I say marry, I mean merge. That on worldly shit, don't ever get married by state. You marry in the eyes of God. You pick one female and then you merge. You know what I mean? Simple, guys. But that's why we go back. We go back because once the relationship is over, we still never had that basic covered. She was covering that basic for us, so we still lack that basic. And most men don't go into their relationship with themselves, because if they did, then they'll fuck around and cover that basic. And once you cover all 4 basics, shit that you do when you in survival mode, you ain't fitting to do that when you got all 4 basics covered. Oh, hell no, bro. Oh, hell no. And that be the problem. We be out here in survival mode, guys. Let's be real. Let's be real. You know what I mean? We be out here in survival mode because like our sisters, we all jumped in this game without reading the instructions. You ever tried to build something without reading the instructions? Like IKEA, I love IKEA pieces, but when I tell you pieces, they send their shit in pieces. You ever try to build one of them shits from IKEA without reading the instructions? When I tell you, that's what we did. That's what us Israelites did. That's what us God children did. We came down here and we started building our own shit without reading instructions. Nobody ever took the time to look into the basic instructions before leaving Earth. The Bible is where the answers at. When a high son from a black man put it in the book, that's where the Bible is. That's the book. Know what I mean? That's the book, guys. But yeah, we just gotta get it. We gotta get it ourselves now. We gotta get to the knowledge ourselves and clip up.
Me. So when I'm here and I'm only making $10 an hour and I know I'm a nigga that's supposed to be making way more than that, that makes me feel like lesser than or I'm selling myself short. That's gonna be the reason I'm leaving. Y'all ain't doing nothing wrong, because anybody that come here and feel like they're worth $10 for doing all this work, that's straight. Y'all doing good business if the employee feels like that work is worth that money. For me, it make me feel like I'm being used. I feel like a slave. I feel like this shit here is robbery. I feel like this is a waste of time. So if I leave, I'm leaving because of me, because of how I feel. I ain't gonna bash the job. I ain't gonna talk about y'all. Keep paying what you're paying. You just got to get somebody else to do that because it don't fit with me. What it's bringing out of me, I don't like. I go home with an attitude, yelling at my kids and shit, mad at the bill collectors because I don't got enough money to pay them, mad when a light bill come in, even though I'm the one using the lights, but it's really because of what the job bringing out of me. This attitude is coming from this low pay. I got to go change this, so that's why I'm leaving. HR, I'm out. Y'all leave cause I don't like cause they be messing with a nigga in the morning about being on time. I don't like when all that shit be the wrong reasons. It definitely be a domino effect. And this be the same for relationships. This why some of y'all, I'm gonna keep it all the way 1K. If a bitch talk to y'all kids, they don't want y'all to get in another relationship. Bitch talk to little John, little Kiki. I don't want my mama to have no boyfriend. She be mean. She started treating us different.
Message. Oh, and that's why I fuck with Love, because she a black woman. She just like us, and she ain't gonna lie. Remember, she can't teach us how to be no man. That's what I'm here for. But she gonna tell us what the sisters be doing without a lie. She know that lying lips are abomination. So you gonna get the truth.
She be acting fun. Y'all think because y'all dressing them kids up in designer outfits and they got on the latest Jordans that they, you doing a great job parenting, they being treated right. Let a bitch ask them kids, I don't like my mama boyfriend. I don't like my daddy girlfriend.
What you think Monica, that's her name, Monaco? What you think Monaco gonna say when she get older? And she realized the mom's just prancing her around, dancing her around, looking cute, just to spite the father, just to spite Jeezy. It's the same shit, guys.
She be talking about my mama when we go over there. Be the wrong shit going on. And it be a domino effect. past traumas on you, not looking at what the relationship bringing out of you, so you don't even realize what you're doing to the kids and other people around you. Shit be fucked up. This why I always be saying therapy. This why I always be saying personal accountability. Look at you. Stay out your feelings. Manage them bitches. I hope y'all understand what I'm explaining, because the shit's so important. It's definitely all facts. It's more to breakups than what y'all be thinking. It's way more to the idea of leaving something or someone alone than just walking away. A lot of y'all that's been following me for a long time, you hear me say all the time, know when to use the door. The door work for everybody, but there is strategy and structure to leaving. This is why a lot of y'all, bitch, can say, she'll be back. He'll be back. I done got so good at shit, I literally can call it out. I already could tell. When a bitch call themselves, yup, I ain't, it be so funny. This shit be down to the simplest shit. Like somebody was saying last week, like, oh, I unfollowed her page. I'm sitting there like, you'll be back. The fact that you on here announcing that you leaving because of something I did, you'll be back. Because as soon as
Abso-freaking-lutely, yo. Abso-freaking-lutely.
you start to have your little feelings about life and ain't nobody talking about the shit I'm talking about, your ass will be right back on this page with your announcing that you leaving ass. Because when you really leaving for reasons within you, you have no need to make like announcements, prove points, give all these excessive stuff. You ever seen a bitch keep talking about leaving or keep talking about some shit they left alone or somebody they don't fuck with? That's how you know that shit on them. They keep talking about how, yeah, they ain't right over there. No, the motherfuckers over there, they ain't cool. Or them scammers over there. Or them, we done heard you the first 87 times. Just don't take your funky ass back over there. Why you got to keep talking about it? Because it's on you. Motherfuckers that keep walking around, I ain't worrying about him. Guess what? They worried about him. They're worried about him.
Yep. Yep.
They are worried about him.
They are big worried.
It be really a person trying to convince themselves, I made the right decision. That's really what they be trying to tell themselves. Y'all don't fuck with her no more because of this, and this. I made the right decision. Hour later, day later, yeah, I told you I don't fuck with so-and-so. Remember I told you she had done, took such and such and did this, and then the nigga had did this, and y'all don't fuck with them no more.
And that's what Jeannie Ma's trying to do right now, yo. She's trying to justify the failed relationship that she want to be in. And this is a unique one because normally it's the female that takes the man for divorce. Jeezy said, I don't like what this is doing. I don't like what this is bringing out of me. And he went and got the divorce. And now Love is explaining why breakups result in beef and trauma. And it all match.
I'm trying to convince myself I left for the right reason. Week later, yeah, you know, I ain't fucking with her no more. I'm saying, keep telling themselves the same shit. Cause you really ain't standing on why you gotta keep saying this shit out loud to keep from going back. A lot of y'all, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. You check your ex page, you be checking your baby to keep finding new reasons not to fuck them again. You gotta keep yourself. You ever see somebody gotta keep themselves motivated to not go back to some shit? You got to go look at their page to make sure they still own the stuff they was on to keep you feeling good about not being with them. This is why a lot of y'all really be wishing karma on people. It ain't because they really a bad person or that they did you so wrong or half that shit you accept it. But you really want to see them doing bad because that's going to help you not re-fuck that nigga again.
Demon came with his penis and put it in my mouth. And then he came again and he slept with me last week, and I told the pastor that I need deliverance again, and since then my private part has been itching.
It's been itching?
Yes.
Okay. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
That shit gonna help you not be over at that girl house laid up again. That's why you got to keep telling yourself and checking. Oh yeah, she's still broke. Oh yeah, he's still staying over there with his mama. Oh yeah, she still look like that. She still got that going on. Bitch still don't be getting her hair done. Oh yeah, bitch. You ain't doing this because this really your character. You got to do this shit to keep yourself from going the fuck back over there.
Got a big old booty, and everybody says she's a fine booty. The booty is where the doo-doo is, boy. Put there by God, that's the garbage can. So how you get so messed up with this white boy? You think the bigger the booty, the finer it is. That's like going to Kmart. You see a big old garbage can, that's the filth. And now we can convince her she wants switching that big old booty and all of that. It ain't nothing but doo-doo in there.
Y'all know I'm stating facts. You know I'm stating facts. Straight facts. It be family members too. Y'all be staying together, fall out, tell one, oh, she can't stay with me no more. Then you got to keep going over to your auntie house. So where she stay at now? What you trying to convince yourself that you made the right decision by putting the girl out? Deep down, you know you overreacted based on some emotion and shit, or you shouldn't even let the girl come stay with you from the beginning. That was your choice. She really ain't do shit to you. You knew how she was, but you got to keep asking auntie, is she what? Who she? Do she give him any money for the bills over there? Cause she wasn't giving me none. Like if you really done with it, you wouldn't even be asking a bitch. Bottom up, you'll be good riddance. Don't bring it up. Y'all be asking the motherfucker for the negative data, not because you a hater, not because you a bad person, but because you trying to keep yourself from feeling bad, re-fucking with a motherfucker. You need that validation because your own mind ain't right.
That's a fact, y'all. You gotta watch these people that call you and be asking you about your success, bro. People don't be calling to check on you. People be calling to see if you failed yet. A lot of people, bro, because they be having this competitive spirit where they be competing with you in private, bro, for no fucking reason. Your own baby mother, your own moms at times, your own brother, sister, they'll call you and just like to get to like dig it in, to dig in the fucking scab, to dig the scab off, to take the scab off of your wound and just rub it in. Just to be evil, guys. Y'all gotta be careful of those people. Beware of those people. Be mindful of those folks, bro. They out here. Family.
Y'all do that with your siblings.
Right.
My bro asked you for some money. Yeah, you know me and him ain't talking. Yeah, you done explained this to your mama 12 times. You finna retell the whole story just to make yourself feel like more of a victim. So you feel good about not fucking with your brother again. Try to convince yourself.
Like if they did something to you, niggas be acting like you did something to them. Like, bro, I ain't do nothing. What the fuck wrong with you?
Y'all know this real as fuck. This is what go on. I'm telling y'all the why though.
Right.
I'm telling y'all the why. Most people don't have a genuine understanding of why they left a person alone, meaning what is the real reason within me that I made a decision to walk away from this. It definitely be the victims. It be that victim, man. That's why online, it's so many people on their page keep retelling a story or a narrative through subliminal posts and shit that something was done to them. They got me. He stole from me. She did this. Genuine people that like, I stepped into some shit, made a decision, that shit ain't work out right. Either you gon' legally or streetwise go handle what you feel like need to be handled, or walk the fuck away and leave that shit alone. This is when you can tell somebody mature, when they don't go around talking about all they shoulda, coulda, wouldas, bad scenarios that went wrong, who did what. Them people is trying to move the fuck forward. And so you can't get something new going on for yourself that is organic. Always talking about the old. This is why a lot of y'all, the relationships you in now, you ain't at the breakup point, but you headed there. Because you got so much of the past on you. You got so much of that old breakup that you didn't do what I'm explaining. That shit is on you. That in this relationship, it was never organic. You fucking on John because you was trying to hurry up and get over Paul. Trying to prove points, make yourself feel better, make it seem like you deserve something better. So you took another nigga that wasn't really too much different than this last nigga and tried to make him be what you want him to be so you can prove I deserve what I say I deserve. Then halfway in, you realize he ain't no better than the last nigga, but you done talked so much shit. You done made so many posts. You done made this new shit so much about proving points to the last situation. You got to see it through, sis. You got to cry on through them nights like you did with the last nigga with the cheating. You got to sit there and see stuff in his phone and don't say nothing. You got to go ahead and just go through the same shit you went through before, girl. You got to ride it on out.
It's crazy how when Love say it right there, the way Love put it as a female, hearing a female say it, right? Don't that tell you like them man-hating women? Them man-hating women got mental health issues like a mother, yo. They got to have some mental health issues because they hate themselves. They hate themselves. So when a female, after the way Love put it just now, right? Them females, any female running around here talking about all men ain't shit, or all men, even a man, but mostly you hear that from females because niggas ain't shit. They don't say all. We know when they say niggas ain't shit, they talking about all black men. You know what I mean? So what does that mean? That means that's an ain't shit person. That female, she ain't shit, like. Cause she never did no work on herself. So every dude that she come by, whether they ain't shit or not, she ain't gonna know because she is the problem. She the common denominator that ain't changed. So that just tells you a lot about she.
You talk all that shit. You told the last nigga, I'ma get a better nigga. Bitch, I'm leaving you because you ain't shit. You ain't telling yourself you leaving for reasons within you. You telling this man how he ain't shit and that's why you left. And that you finna get a better nigga. You go get another nigga, didn't even evaluate him. Wasn't no 8 dates. Wasn't no real, genuine bond. You ain't get to know the man to see what his character is, how he is with kids, what his values is. You don't know nothing. You just got with the next nigga, put that little pussy on him. Now you gotta see it through, sis. Go on and cry in the car. Go on back in the house. Don't get in the breakup Zoom tonight because you ain't ready to break up. You got a little bit more points to prove. You got to make it look good. Then when that shit don't work out, you got to keep convincing yourself that, you know, God working on me, or I'ma just be single doing me. You know, some of y'all, you really got to try to make yourself feel better after you done let 3-4 niggas do the same shit. Now you got to go try to get surgery or do some shit to make the community think it ain't you. Then you come back with the new body, nigga treat you the same as they was with the old body. Now your self-esteem real fucked up. And all 3 of them breakups on your ass. And niggas do it too. Don't get it twisted. Y'all niggas will go fuck another bitch, move in with that bitch to make your ex feel bad because you didn't understand the breakup and what it was bringing out of you. Even when she left you alone as a grown man, you ain't sit and evaluate like why this was best or what really was going on with you. You go run and go get you, oh, you a po asshole anyway. Nigga can do better. You go get another bitch and cause her house a little bit nicer or.
And word, Brad Squad, I got a bone to pick with y'all, yo. Yeah, I got a bone to pick with my Brad gang, yo. I ain't even gonna hold y'all, yo. Yeah, y'all be listening to the married niggas, bro. Y'all be listening to the married niggas, and y'all be listening to the divorced niggas, bro. Some of y'all be listening to 2-time divorced niggas. Like, what them niggas gonna teach y'all, squad? Like, word, and I be seeing y'all, squad. Y'all, those the channels y'all be throwing all these cash apps and all that shit. Y'all be throwing all that money to them dudes. Them dudes be married men, right? They be married and divorced men. Like, is y'all stupid? Y'all stupid too? Like, that's the wave. You know what I mean? God said to get married by state like that. That's a flex, y'all. I got a bone to pick with squad. Y'all gonna have to teach me something, tell me something. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta tell me something. I salute to y'all for watching me, but y'all shouldn't intake nothing from them dudes, them type dudes. A married dude and a divorced dude, they can't teach you how to stay masculine and not be compromised, bro. No disrespect to any of my married supporters, but understand, like, it's really real. Like, it's the truth. I talk the truth. I speak the truth. Like, I'm not an advocate for man or woman, black or white. I'm an advocate for the truth. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all hit that like button, guys. If y'all could feel me on that, y'all will make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all will see to it that you hit that like button. Unless you one of them dudes that just like to take content from anything. You know what I mean? Because my content mixed with that shit is going to leave you confused. And I don't want you to not do anything. I don't want you to not activate anything by being confused. You know what I mean? Because I can guarantee if you activate my stuff, you good. You taking off.
She a nurse and the last bitch was a stripper, or she a CNA, the other bitch worked at Walmart or somewhere. You know, flexing like you doing better. Now you got to see it through. You over there with this bitch, she dragging your ass. Worse than the last bitch was. Half the time, the last bitch actually loved you a little piece. This new bitch already peaked that your ass was on some get back at my ex because you already doing too much for her too quick. She know you a sucker. And she sit there and suck your ass all the way through. See it through, bro. See it through. You got to keep pretending like things going well. You know the bitch texting other niggas and you over there paying the rent and shit. But you know you was trying to flex on the last bitch. Make yourself feel good about that last breakup and shit. Go on and see it on through. You can tell by the way her pussy smell. It's other niggas going up in it, but you got to go on, see it through. See it on through. You gonna look like a sucker to your ex, to your baby mama. You know you niggas love to prove points to your baby mama when you have that unresolved hurt. You ain't evaluate the breakup like you should. Got in the space where y'all could cope. You trying to hurry up and move on with a new bitch. A lot of y'all niggas know the new bitch just to help you fuck with your baby mama. Got you bringing the kids over there. You know this bitch don't give a fuck nothing about your jits. They over there, she making them go in the room and shit. You know this shit ain't right, but you got to see it through. Go on and see it through, bro. Because you done told the internet and everybody that your baby mama wasn't shit. You a real nigga. You can do better. That hoe just was using you. She ain't got shit. You know y'all love to call hoes. Oh, she ain't nothing but a shit eater. Nigga ain't gonna want her. Bitch don't even be taking care of my son right. Now you done went and got you another bitch. She ain't no better. You ain't dated her. You ain't tried to figure out where her values at. You ain't even like check her out all the way. Now you see it on through, bro. See it through. She finna get all that little weed money out you. These be facts about these breakups. A lot of y'all, that's why you still in the relationship you in. Even though you're going through hell, you got to take that little hell. You got to. For a lot of y'all niggas, the lesson you getting right now, you paying for that. This is real shit. The shit y'all don't be wanting to say. Go on and see it through. Yep. Go on and get them antibiotics. All that shit, gonna see it all the way through. You got to. Thing is, you ain't gotta see it through because I'm saying that. You gotta see it through because all the shit you talked. That's why I tell y'all, with breakups and shit like that, allow 24 to 48 hours. Get your ass off of social media. Take a step back. Set some new goals for yourself. It's strategies to leaving and getting over situations that you invested yourself in and it didn't go well. There are actually formulas to not having this shit be trauma on you. But not y'all. I'll be all fuck up.
Facts, guys. Yo, remember, y'all can check the channel. Go to the live section. We just did a video where we gave y'all 15 ways to get over a divorce with a modern woman, guys. So if you need to heal, go ahead, bro. Go knock yourself out. It's packed with nothing but gems. Y'all know truth.
Pussy ass nigga. Oh, fuck that dumb ass hoe. Nigga gon' bitch, I got hoes. Them hoes dragging your ass, bro. You got to see it through. You got to see it through. And some of y'all niggas, you fuck around and get one of these young hoes that's a city girl. Boy, she dragging you. should have stayed with your baby mama. Cause these young hoes done strung they getting your money, fucking you, your homeboys, and putting your ass on Snapchat, showing your dick when you sleep, and and they don't give a fuck. Not now. Fuck all that calling them a hoe and all. Bitch don't care nothing about that. Lot of
under 25 can't cook, can't clean. They don't want to work nothing. Niggas that's 31 and over get in relationships with them and wonder why shit ain't working. That's because all young bitches want to do is pop pills, smoke weed, get drunk, lay around, suck dick, eat hot Cheetos, charge their phone, get a sew and weave, twerk, be bisexual, eat McDonald's, wash they pussy in the sink, lie, take selfies, and talk shit through Wi-Fi because they phone never off.
Y'all niggas, you ain't ready. You should have stayed with your ex or went and been single for a little while. Some of y'all do. How these females be celebrating being single, ladies. You need to go celebrate being a nigga that's a bachelor that's celibate. Cause these hoes dragging y'all niggas. I see them on videos on Facebook. They be talking about how you niggas easy. Fuck you, get your money. How you little kids around there, you know, snatching the Capri Suns out their hand and shit. You niggas be getting done all kind of ways. And I'm being dead serious. I know some niggas right now, I know for a fact they cry at night because a bitch is dragging them. Y'all already know grandmas nowadays is 33, 34. Bitch, these kids getting raised by nobody. Y'all, you trying to prove to your ex-wife that it was her, it wasn't you. Done went and got you one of these young hoes. She done drug you to fuck. You done took all the money out your 401k. You ain't got shit. Around here driving the CDL truck crying and shit. Strung out. You come back home off the road, she in there fucking another nigga. And don't give a fuck and still gonna tell you to come on in and lay down and shut the fuck up. Yes, niggas be crying too. They're just not gonna tell y'all this. This is why I be saying 8 dates. Everybody be want to make jokes and shit and laugh. But a lot of y'all niggas, the price you paid in the end costs way more than 8 motherfucking dates. Y'all think I'm joking. I know a few niggas circulating around in a group chat with a girl. I fucked them too. He paid my rent and my light bill. Yeah, child, I fucked him too. He paid the car payment, bought all my kids' stuff for back to school. 2 abortions that wasn't really abortions. Yeah, they be done cleared out their whole 401k. Then when it's gone, then you want to ask me for a discount on a one-on-one. No, bro, go get some of that money back from that bitch and pay the full price, and I'll help you get through it. Until then, I don't know what to tell you. Y'all be on the phone. I got a body done. Because you trying to do all this excessive shit. Don't got nothing to do with bonding with somebody. None of this shit. You ain't getting to know a person. You just trying to make it seem like everybody, you doing big shit, proving points to your exes and the hoes that did you wrong and all this shit. Don't got no understanding. Now she got a fat ass that another nigga slapping that you paid for. And where that leave you? Better get in the breakup Zoom. Yeah. I don't know what else to tell y'all. I'm telling y'all the real truth.
She ain't lied yet. Where's the lie?
100% true. Same way hoes can be for the streets, niggas can be for the streets too. Shit go both ways. Exactly. Man, Zoom tonight at 9:30. If you're trying to get in the Zoom, text 678-965-0698. If you ain't getting in the Zoom, just understand, process where you at right now. Get a clear understanding for the breakups that have impacted your life the most. Why the fuck you needed to leave it alone for you. Get an understanding for what the situations brought out of you. Leaving jobs is a breakup. Not talking to friends that's a breakup. business situations and some of y'all, I'm gonna be real, y'all barbers, hairstylists, you know, nail techs and shit like that. A lot of y'all need to evaluate what went on in some of the shops y'all was in and why you left, and get a clear understanding for why you left. What it brought out of you as a business person. Understand that. Because y'all will tell y'allself, I left because of this at this shop. Go to another shop. Next thing you know, you leaving that one. Then you leaving that one. Then you leaving that. Now it look like you for the streets. Business, why your clients is tired of you. Every time they turn around, you're in a new... People don't got time to go all the way over here just to get a text when they get there. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I'm in this shop now. Bitch, at this point, just do my shit at your house. At least we know you ain't gonna move no time soon. Telling y'all real shit. For the streets. Exactly, because you everywhere. Ain't nobody got time for that. Because you won't sit down and figure out why the fuck you're not mixing with these places that you picking to do business. You just keep telling yourself. That's why I told y'all, and I'm finna get off here. I'm scared of people that it is always everybody else and it's never anything with them. I'm scared of them.
Yep.
They're disaster, drama, messiness, confusion, misunderstanding, waiting to happen. They are a walking problem.
I'm scared of women. Yo, love. Thanks for coming out,
If you're really listening, this is some very deep shit. And this is stuff that most people is not going to talk about. And it's going on every day. Y'all make sure y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. I'll see some of y'all in the Zoom.
That's a fact, love. Yo, thank you for putting that in a great context. But I'm definitely scared of the women that can't take no accountability. I'm scared of a woman that can't take no accountability. Because a woman that can't take no accountability is an automatic Lilith. That means she is already designed to be an eater of men and children. So I'm scared of a woman like that. I ain't playing with women like that. And I wouldn't advise you play with women like that either, guys. Man, it's been a great live today. It's been a great live. I love the way we tied everything in. You know what I mean? To breakups, ending in trauma and beef, guys. That's how it be, guys. Nobody want to actually take the personal accountability. I told y'all yesterday on that video where I told y'all the ways to get over a divorce. 64% of the reason why you not in a relationship or the relationship broke off was because of you. You know what I mean? 60% of it. And that's you as the woman or you as the guy. And it comes down to you identifying what you did, what you could have did better, and moving on from that. You know what I mean, guys? But stop pointing fingers. Take some personal accountability. Ladies, remember, you are responsible for your own coochie. It's yours. You know what I mean? A man can't get it unless you give it. And clearly we see that Jeannie Ma, she ain't want no baby. This why she finna destroy this whole family. She finna destroy it because her intentions was never to have a baby anyway. You know what I mean? That just was the byproduct of her enjoying raw, hard D without consequences, because there's the incentive to gain something from if you pop pregnant. You know what I mean? That's how that works, guys. Remember, don't be a fool. Although they are responsible for their own coochie, you are responsible for your seed, guys. Gotta be responsible for your seed, bro. Alright? We can't keep funding and fueling this craziness, this foolishness. You know what I mean? Remember, feminism is fueled by a man. That man is simp. That man Lucifer. But it's still a man. Let's stop it, bro. Let's stop it. Let's get to some new knowledge. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Let's go. Let's get it out with some shout outs. We got Toxic Ring Scandal. Jeannie Ma looks evil. That's a fact. We got Alex. What's going on, Alex? Mexico. Brainstorm Capital. What up, Brainstorm Capital? Runta. What up, Runta? The FC Collection. Salute. One Mike. Focus. So focused. What's going on, my guy? Rival. What up? Rival. What up? Jamal. What's going on? Chief, my God, Chief. Got Vincent, what's going on, Vincent? T5, what up, T5? How you feeling? Who we got? Almond, what up, Almond? Melvin, what's good, Mel? Felberry Sands, what's going on? How you feeling? I'll come back down and hit the shout outs for those of you that's just now tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like button in the top right, the three buttons in the top right, guys. Hit that like button for me, guys. Let's push this video. Don't care, what's going on? Don't care. Swan, my guy Swan, how you feeling? Face Fitax, what's going on, Face Facts? ABASI 333, what's going on, my guy? Moday, what's going on, Moday? Muday. Killer Quabo, what's going on, my guy? Salute, Killer Quabo. Men operating in reality. Y'all go check them out, guys. Sevens, my sister, what's going on? Much love and appreciation, Sevens. Cali West, what's going on, Cali West? BT, my guy Brian Turner in the building. Earth, my guy Earth King, what's going on, my guy? We have my guy Steve T, what's going on, Steve T? Decompress LIC. Zone, definitely in the building. My guy Marcus Romero Productions. Y'all go check them out over at Facebook. RPM, salute, my guy. Greatness, SYSBM. It's not the black community, it's the black woman. It's black woman. Yeah, but unfortunately, they left black women responsible for the black community. And you know what I mean? I wish they would go get their own community. I wish they would just go be like them penguins. You know what I mean? Because that's the only other species of that I know. That's the only other species where the women got their own island. And they all live together. You know what I mean? They need to go do that. Go do that. You know what I mean? But guys, y'all wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Don't play with your life, guys. Hopefully y'all started your week today so your week could be smooth sailing. You know what I mean? I hope you ain't lay down and rest and was weak all day. Come on now. Stop partying your weekend away. But I appreciate y'all. Much love and support. Hit the like button on your way out, guys.